been a couple of nice ones too. There was a one-hander on that out of sight of the ground, taken there by Hamish Gore. I like that one. That was very classy. And that was
a lot of skill.
Yeah, that's the one that comes to mind at the minute.
Umpires just clearing the ground now for this last quarter. Well, 2 points the difference. Monowari, haven't they surprised a few players? They've surprised a few players as well for opposition side, but they've certainly surprised a few opposition supporters in the GDFL this year with their sensational performance, winning their first 7 games straight, and now, last week beating North Geelong on their home turf at Osborne Park, and now serving it right up to Corio, who are the favourites for the flag, and they are leading actually Monowari by just 2 points. Ron, and here's the final quarter about to start.
Kicking downhill, as we'll call it, to the Geelong City end. Let's have a look quickly. They kicked 3-4 to 2 points in this term a couple of quarters ago.
On Turks in the ruck, and Vlado Simjanic at centre half back as Musa gets the hand pass out wide, looking for his teammate there and coming onto the football. Russell, no one able to get it clear. Now Monowari a chance. Kick it long, suddenly he does. Hovey kicks it along towards the half-forward line, but no good. Going back might be Adam Kent, taking a nice mark there in defence. Doing it easy as you like.
Yes, Superman now looks to the centre of the ground, looks to the direction of Cornwall, but over the back there, probably went a little high for mine too, was Mark Cullen, and the number 50 Guernsey takes possession. Advantage paid as Cornwall breaks clear now, kicks up, sloppy Marsh. That's got to be one of the marks of the day. Running with the flight of the footy, pulled it in like a slips catch.
What a good mark that was. That was a beauty. Ignores the lead of the big fella in Boothroyd. Marsh goes down to the forward zone, goes clear of the pack, running onto the ball, unable to gather it. There was Dave McKernan. He was on the ground for Corio, but couldn't trap it as it was pushed towards the fence, and we'll have a boundary throw in right forward pocket. Corio in attack, and the first goal's crucial.
Certainly is. Over the back of the pack there was Hamish Gore, through high, got the ball in the direction of Hovey, but again can't quite control the footy. It's over the line and out of bounds, some 30 metres from the Corio goal, and we've only been travelling a minute and a half in the final quarter, which is probably brought to us by Taco Bell's.
Made a few changes. We can see Nevada Cornwall's playing in the forward pocket now, not in the centre for Corio. Boundary umpire throws it back into play. Hovey scouting well, picks it up and kicks it towards half back. Up over the top, almost taking the mark was Russell, but it's picked up here by, might be Shelley, was it, up the ground. Kicks the ball into the pocket. No one able to take a mark for Corio. Chance here to run onto the football by Bird. Taps it forward, finds a teammate, is in all sorts of strife. Play on the call as it spills free. Up goes Boothroyd, cleverly taps it towards his own goal. Running on the football, Hovey again, playing like a man possessed. Kicks it out to half back, and Dale McGuinness will mark. He's well shepherded too by his teammate in Berryman, but McGuinness's kick is run down by Jimmy Onturk. McGuinness goes after it again. Oh, we run into Vlado Simjanic, the umpire said too high, and the Corio supporters don't like it, Ronnie.
No, and well, it was there. He really committed himself then, too, did young Dale McGuinness. Great courage showed by the youngster. Let's hope he's okay. He looks all right for me, but his kick's a poor one. Dropped short. Your Cousins couldn't hold the mark. Oh, bursting through there was McNamara. Cleaned up one of his opponents as well, but on Hamish Gore comes in, kicks it quickly up to half forward. There's a chance now for the Monowari boys. Can Cookie pick it up? He can. He's steady from 20 metres. Shoots a goal.
Cookie.
Oh!
Should have kicked that one, Ronnie. Oh, I think his namesake here might have had a chance of booting that one. David Cook offline. It's a point. Who knows how crucial that'll be.
That could have been a
real opportunity to give them a bit of breathing space here in the final quarter has been missed by David Cook. 1 point only goes on the board. Cockerell kicks out from fullback. The target is Nevada Cornwall, who must be playing on the ball as well as forward pocket, because he takes this at half back, kicks the ball towards centre wing. The target there, and the recipient of a lovely kick is Mark Cullen. Takes the mark. Plays. Oh, he's lost the footy in the play here. I just sat down for a minute. The umpire called play on according to the bench in front of us. The ball was robbed off of Mark Cullen. The kickers come into the forward line, and Ronnie, there a chance here to score. Perhaps Monowari just going to pick up this player here. I think it might be Mick Wosley, the left footer, who's dead. Here's two. He's taken the mark. Wosley goes. Wazzo on the left foot. Long kick from Wosley deep into the teeth of goal. Can someone knock it through? Mason. Free kick. The Mason.
He paid the mark.
Has he paid the mark? Well, that might have been doubtful, Ron. There's a few in the midst on that one, I thought. And I can see by the way you've gone for the gasper that you thought it might have been a bit rough too. But Big Mason, the man of the moment's got the ball very deep in the forward pocket. very close to goal. Angle shouldn't worry him. Left foot kick by Mason. Goal umpire leans back, way on him. Goal! The Moose kicks his fourth from a free kick. A vital mark, I should say, called by you, Ronnie. I didn't think he grabbed it, but I tell you what, the goal's on the board, and the Warriors, they've lifted. They've gone to a nice, handy lead early in the final quarter.
3.5 minutes of travel to this final quarter. Paddy brought us by the Taco Bills at the top of the hill in Millville Street. Sees not a worry now. They've moved to 12-7-79. Leading Corio 10-10-70.
9 points the difference. Mason boots his fourth late early in the final quarter. Berryman stands on the wing. In he goes now as the umpire throws it up. The big bird goes up and tumps at 25 metres to the advantage of Monowari. They're alive here. Hand pass comes out to McNamara. Oh, ready to trouble. Well played, Darren McNamara. Got away on the left foot. Kicks towards half forward, but coming in, Sean Phillips played all right too. Phillips takes the mark for Monowari. Kicks across the ground to Darryl Russell, who's covered a lot of territory today. Left foot kick by Russell, aiming down towards half forward. Up in front and taking a good mark as Bernal Moser plays on immediately. Kicks towards centre half forward. Players up. Marsh can't take the mark. Shelley's there, but Corio pushes the ball out wide. Going out to the footy here. Down there is Siddle. Siddle gets the ball back on the right foot towards the goal mouth. It's bouncing. It's out of bounds. Boundary throw in. Jamie Siddle trying the big kick there. Unfortunately, it bounced after it. Went over the line, Ron. It bounced over the line. It was a free kick there to Corio as the ball comes back towards half-back. Umpire comes in. He's going to ball this one up. 9 points the difference. Early in the final quarter, the Mason booted his fourth to give them a handy break, the Warriors.
Certainly is, Cookie. 9 points in it. About 5 minutes of travel to the final quarter. Umpire Phil Dow has blown the whistle, and I think you'll find it's going to go the way of the Corio Rover. Johnny Cousins, I think you'll find, gets the free kick.
Cousins it is at half-back. Grandstand side of the ground. Just steadying a little here, Cousins. Kicks the ball into the pack. Bird pushed his opponent in the back for mine. And that was the decision of the umpire also. And the free kick going to Corio here. And the waiting see here. Puts the boot where it is. Puts the boot into it. Up towards the forward zone. McLean can't mark. Doesn't well. Hand passes out wide. Heading for the boundary line was he. Picked up here well by Sean Phillips. Dashing through. Pushed as he kicked. It's over the line and out of bounds on the full. Oh, pressure's on here in this final quarter run. The ball's going to have to come back, and Boothroyd will take this free kick. He might have been moved out to centre half forward, I think, Rodney Boothroyd, to try and lift his forward team play. Waiting on the ball to come back. No, Cockerell's got this one. Boothroyd thought it was his. Cockerell's got it though, centre wing position. Oh, dummies around the player on the mark. Then thumps away with the left hand, chops away as he comes down the ground. They're getting physical like Corio side, but the kick's a shocker from Cockerell, and going back, taking the mark. I think it's the big fella Bird.
Yes, the big Bird. He's done a great
well,
job.
Ron.
Certainly has all day. 4 quarters of footy. Kicks long. That's the order of the afternoon. Looks to David Cook, but in there Calvin Keating dragged off the footy, allows Simijem to come in. His hand pass puts his teammate there under all sorts of pressure. Could have been penalised too, Greg Cockerell, for mine.
I thought it was lucky, Ronnie.
Yeah,
what was
very lucky.
Just ducked the head, ran into 2 opponents, had nowhere else to go, and got away with the ball up decision. Jimmy on Turks in the ruck there for Corio. Dumps at 30 metres, the bounce another 10, it's gone 40. Running back onto the footy, a chance here to get rid of it. Dwayne Welsh goes out right with a hand pass towards Russell, who's been a good player, Russell, for Molawari, and he punt kicks the ball around the outer side of the ground. He's got a teammate out there taking a mark. I think it's Berryman.
Yeah, Berryman it is. Breaks clear now. Looks up there. Mooson used the body well.
Pushed him out.
Oh, I thought it was quite legit. Used the body.
Pushed him, Ronnie.
Oh, dearie me.
Position to see it too, I might add. And they kick it out of the fence to the Corio boys. Oh, taking a good mark. Who's that one?
Calvin Keating it is, the dasher.
Good mark for a little fella.
Certainly was. Now kicks, looks to the corridor, the kick a poor one, over the back, oh, in front, taking a strong mark, Sean Phillips.
Phillips goes away on the right foot for Monowari, goes towards the true centre wing position, looking for a teammate out who's in all sorts of a stripe, the player out here. Wosley it was, the left footer. He lost the ball to Greg Cockerell, who comes out of the pack with a right foot kick towards the forward zone. Chance at the back of the pack here. The hand pass it out wide to Boothroyd. Boothroyd twisting this way, turning that way, running away from goal. Now kicks the ball across the ground, actually conceded territory, but a lovely kick from Boothroyd, and the mark taken by Jimmy Onturk. A kick and a half away from the Mottawarri goal, from the Corio goal, just outside the 50.
Goes short, but again over the top. Russell, that was Darryl, couldn't take the big streamer. Now the loose ball picked up by Keeley. He shoots at goal from 30 metres. Oh, it's still in play, the bouncing ball. The players all stopped, but no, he didn't. Not the Dwayne Welsh. Breaks clear for the Mottawarri side, brings the ball to centre wing, and standing his ground, taking a great mark as a first gamer, Matty Price.
Young Pricey goes on the right foot. Oh, not a good kick. Oh, what a mark, Roddy. That's in the back of the day episode. Good mark taken there. Had no one in front of him there. Siddle it was, but it took a good one. The pass is into Meeson. Meeson marks, plays on immediately, gives it back to the young fellow in Price, who's butted up. His kick is smothered. It's at half forward for Mottawarri. Hand pass comes out in the direction there of Siddle. He can't handle it. They stack it on top, but by golly, it's tough down there. I'm glad we're up here. It's a ball-up decision, half-forward flank. Mottawarri in attack, and the scoreboard will give it to you quickly. 79 plays 70. Mottawarri lead by 9 points.
Certainly do, Cookie. We've been travelling about 8.5 to 9 minutes of the final quarter. Ball back into play, right on the member side boundary line as we see players Ettridge and also Homey working hard. Players dive on the footy. Umpire Dow said, give it to me, we'll have another ball up. Time ticking away, valuable minutes being wasted here. Corio really desperate to get the ball back into their forward line.
They're playing with desperation now, Corio. I just wonder what'll happen. The hand knockout comes down here towards Cockrell. Has to kick in a hurry on the left foot. It's close to the boundary line. It's beyond our view. We're waiting what the boundary umpire actually says. He says it was touched off the boot and it's a boundary throw in. True centre wing position, right in front of the Mottawarri grandstand. They're leading by 9 points. Can they cause the upset? Knockout comes down towards player pushed in the back for mine. McGuinness is going to get a free kick for Mottawarri, and that is the umpire's decision also. He wants to play on immediately. The umpire said, go back behind your mark. I don't know where else he's going to go. He seems to be standing there at the moment.
Well,
I think it might be a free kick to another player.
Yes, he's pointing to number 2, Sean Phillips.
He's going to take the kick. That's why he called him back.
Yeah, that's the one. And Sean Phillips now goes back behind his mark, takes his time, looks up the ground, keeps it to the member's side of the ground. Meeson's there, but he's all out of position, chipping in, taking a time. He grabbed, I think you'll find Darren Shelley.
Kicks put the right foot towards centre wing. The target is Boothroyd. Oh, he nearly plucked the beauty. Had 2 grabs at it. Couldn't handle it in the last occasion. Oh, Boothroyd lays a good tackle here too. A pretty fierce tackle. Oh, the free kick. The umpire's pinned him for that one. And Dwayne Welsh is going to receive the free kick for that Boothroyd tackle, which didn't look fierce but not damaging to me. Anyway, Welsh kicks the ball in and McNamara comes out, takes a strong mark at centre half back. He'll send Corio into attack with a left foot kick. Boothroyd's the target. He's got 2 to beat. Bird comes over the back. Boothroyd's going to get the free kick. That might be an even upper on.
I reckon it might have been too. Cookie Murray Fanny, the umpire, said yes, you were shipping it out of that contest, Rodney Boothroyd. Legs, an opportunity now from 50 metres to drive the Devils deep into attack.
Cornwall made the short in the forward pocket, but Boothroyd, look, Ron, he can kick this. He's a beautiful kick in the football. He's gone the short one, across the ground he goes. Good kick from Boothroyd. Didn't gain much distance, but gained a fair bit of, what I call it, straightness, because this player, this like Swampy Marsh, directly in front, has taken the mark 50 metres out from goal, runs close to the man on the mark, bangs with the right foot, deep into attack. Oh, big Cornwall. Dropped one he should have taken because no one else took it. He judged the flight of the ball better than anyone else.
Well too, the youngster.
Lost it just at the last bit of control. Hands, Boundary throw in forward pocket. Corio trail by 9 points in the final quarter.
Doing battle there. We see Jimmy Orentuck doing battle there. Comes back to the back base of the pack where we see working hard Dave Cullen. Lost the footy. Quick kick there from Big Mark Bird. As well marked there by Rod Boothroyd at half forward. Again, a good 50 metres from goal.
Boothroyd got a game on their hands here, Ronnie, today.
Certainly have 9 points, still the margin. Mottawarri leading.
Boothroyd not confident about kicking this one. Oh, look, I've seen him kick goals from further out than this one. I hope he, for Corio's sake, I hope he has a shot for goal here. Looking around for shorts. Now he comes in from outside the 50-metre line. Kicked into the man on the mark. Oh, he's tackled there by Welsh. Gets away. Welsh picks it up. Hand passes to the running Phillips. And they tumble this over the line and out of bounds. Well played by Mottawarri. Boothroyd trying to get the distance. Just went too close to the man on the mark on that occasion, Ronnie.
He certainly did. Great work, Sean Phillips there. And likewise, his teammate doing well in the last line of defence, Dwayne Welsh, who is picking up legs boots right at the present time. Give you away a couple of inches too, young Walsh, but gee whiz, he's battled hard all day. Good work there from Corio. Got the ball down to Etheridge, whose quick kick up to the forward pocket sees a good battle there between Cullen. Likewise, Jackson fisted over the line. Good work from the fullback for the Motowari side. Sees the ball to be thrown in now 10 metres from goal, as we see that the Taco Bull final quarter scoreboard moved Motowari to 12-7-79. Corio 10-10-70. 14 minutes gone to the final term.
Boundary umpire throws it over the back. Cornwall's the chance. He's tackled. Tries to duck under it. He can't. The ball spills free. Well played, Hovey. And come across there to Dale Russell. And Darryl Russell kicks the ball out wide, way out of the outer side of the ground. And Motowari defending with everything they've got here at the present time. Corio are throwing everything at them, Ron, and they're standing firm, the Warriors.
They certainly are, Cookie. Ball on the outer side. Half-forward flank. Good 60 metres from goal. Jimmy on Turk doing battle with Big Bird. Mark Bird gets the ball down again. Good on you, Mickey. And Mick Bird has done a great job here this afternoon for the Motowari Warriors. Hasn't stopped trying all day, whether in defence or in centre bounces. Back he goes again. Fists the ball 25 metres towards their goal. But the ball now picked up. Oh, Hamish Gorth comes in. Great football, Rusty. Taps it over to the rest of his teammate. Couldn't pick it up there, the interchange player in Paul Rump. As we see now, pack of players formed. The ball scooped out. Good football, Corio. And away the Devils go.
Forward zone. Up went Hovey, chipped in brilliantly for Corio. Their player, Greg Cockrell, going crook, said, I reckon I marked that. I don't think you did, Greg. And they come out of defence to the Warriors through the agency there of Daniel Mortar, who kicks the ball down towards the half-back flank position. No one can mark off hands. And a boundary throw in again. It's still 79 plays, 70, and still Motowari lead.
Phil Boyle back on the ground for Corio. This could be an interesting situation now. Who's picking him up? Jackson it is. Ball on that outer side, centre wing still, as we see Barado Zerjev break clear the hand pass. Straight to Etheridge, under pressure. Gives it to Swampy. He went the wild, windy wolf.
Hovey's got it on. He comes out of the fence. He's played brilliantly since half-time. Troy Hovey, he's really lifted. Kicks it out towards the centre wing, but Cockrell's been a good player. Picks it up, kicks it back towards the big fella there in Boyle. Can't trap it. Over the line, out of bounds. Boundary throw in right in front of the commentary position. Let's have a good look at this one. Boundary umpire on about to commence proceedings. High throw gives the boundary players every chance. Oh, Bill Dowers found the free kick here. It went to the benefit there of Burr, but Hovey got the advantage and played on immediately. Kicked the ball down to half forward, looking there for his teammate in Sadle who couldn't mark, and through Nevada, it's not Nevada, Cornwall, Vlado Sevjani kicks out to half-back, high up in the air, almost taking the mark was Dave McKernan for Corio, but he lost it at the last minute, off hands for a boundary throw-in, back from where it started.
Yes, certainly, Cookie, vital throw-in here. Who's going to get the break? We've got Mick Bird. He's
20 minutes gone, I'd say, on quarter run.
Yes, it is, and gee whiz, there's a bit of pushing and shoving on Turk, and yeah, can't do that. Yeah, good work there, Mickey Bird.
Jimmy on to going crook, but I think the umpire gave him every chance, giving away inches, and Waite was trying to get in front of Bird. Bird gets the free kick, kicks towards the centre of the ground. Ian Cockrell's underneath this one, gets a high up and under up towards Wall, not quite to half forward. Thumped away, Swampy Marsh runs onto it in trouble. Hand passes out wide, gives it across to Ross Manson. He kicks towards half forward. Nevada Cornwall, the target can't mark. In goes Russell. Russell, the Motowari gets it out wide, and they get it away through. It's Hamish Gorth out there with a long left foot towards half. Beautiful mark taken by Bert Almeiser. Plays on and fires a pass into the forward line. He's found his teammate down there coming out on the lead. Well played, Motowari. Terrific movement of the ball. And this is the McLean, I think. Yes, it is. Kelvin McLean's come out on the lead from full forward. Grabbed the ball as hard as you'd like to grab it without bursting it. And he's about 30 metres out from goal running. He should kick it.
Could be the sealer. Let's have a look, Cookie. 17 minutes of travel to the final quarter. Kelvin McLean for 35.
Don't like them when they do that. Oh, it's a boomerang. Come back, it's a goal.
Great goal. Kelvin McLean kicks his first and a very handy 13th for Motowari.
Oh, no, you can hear the supporters around the ground here. They're going berserk here, Motowari. They've got a 13-7-85. Corio 10-10-70. 15 points the difference in the final quarter. How can Corio get back into it?
Well, depends how many taco bills they've had last night, Cookie, because at the minute they've had not quite sufficient, the Corio Devils, because they're still trailing by 15 points.
Some of their good players have been down today, and that's a credit to the coaching crew at Motowari, because they've worked out at bottling them up and bottling them up and making a break every now and again. And when they do, Hovey's been one of the instigators. Bird's back in the centre, wins the hit down. David Cook a chance to crash out of the centre, loses it in the tackle. Corio gained possession through Ettridge. Been a trial all day. Ettridge goes forward and a beautiful mark's been taken. By Dave McKinnon, who got up high a minute ago. That one he took falling backwards, hooked at him with one hand, and he's going to have a shot, I'd say. Well, he's going to kick from 48 metres, Ron. Take it away.
He tries to drop punt, but it doesn't turn out to be quite a good one. Oh, with the loose ball. Well, how's he marked that? Uncontested in Cockerell. Ross's back. Point blank Bragen has kicked an easy goal for Corio. Poor checking Montawari.
Well, they all thought I thought he went the spiral punt there. It didn't make the distance, and players just seemed to not know where the ball was going. Ian Cockerell, a bit of experience, just drifted in and said, excuse me, I'll have this one. Turn around easy as you like. Kicks the goal. Corio go to 11-10-76. Montawari 13-7-85. It's only 9 points the difference. We played, what, about 20 minutes, Ron?
Yeah, not quite cooking, about 18 and a half, but I tell you what, we're getting pretty close to the real testing time.
The heat is on. It's as hot as the hot sauce at Taco Bell's. Who bring us the last quarter? Bird goes up. On Turk wins this one for Corio out the centre. Running onto the football. Craig, Swampy, Marsh kicks the ball to the forward line. Boyle's up. He's got the mark. Boyle's taken the grab for Corio. He's 35 metres out from goal. Almost directly in front. What a crucial kick. Getting towards 20 minutes eventually. I'll get this 20-minute mark in a minute, Brady. And Boyle goes bang. To go. The game is getting lively, said Dunn Gilbert and Ben Hall. Montawari lead by just 3 points.
Yeah, great football, and gee whiz, Philip Boyle hasn't been sighted all day. Has only been back on the ground for some 10 minutes, and what an impact he has made.
Well, he needed to do something, Ron. He's had a pretty quiet sort of a day, Philip Boyle. One of their instigators and prime movers, dragged from the ground. 4 points to Boyle. He's come back on, fought back, taken the mark, and he's kicked the goal. Umpire about to start play back in the centre. What's the difference, Ron? It's just 3 points. What a game we've got here. Up they go. On Turk goes up and wins the hit down again. Cousins in there for Corio. Can't get it clear. Chance here for Bird. Hand passes sharp by Darryl McNamara. Comes down the ground for Corio. Good fist from Ray McPhee from behind. Gets it to Dwayne Welsh. Out wide he goes. Hovey kicks it off the ground. He's going to head for the safety of the fence. Nevada Cornwall overruns it. Hand pass comes back to Jimmy on Turk. Corio. His kick is charged down. It's getting tough in there. Quick kick, left footer by Marsh, down to the forward zone. Back goes Paddy Jackson with judgment against Boyle. It's 1-on-2, comes out to Boyle, run around, kick it, fires it, goal! He's kicked the goal!
It doesn't matter, the umpire's blown the whistle for a free kick for a trip, but it doesn't matter. Great goal, Philip Boyle.
Yes, he did blow the whistle, Ron, and the free kick was going to go to Boyle, but it was 4 points on the board. He didn't need to take another one, and the man who let him down early has bobbed them back, and they're in front. They lead by 3 points. 13-7-85 Montawari. Corio 13-10-88. 3 points the difference in the thrilling last quarter at the Montawari Oval.
22 and a half minutes have gone
on
this final quarter. And we have a ball game here for the GDFL. Round 8 match of the day out here at MCG. Montawari now trailing by 3 points.
Boundary umpires have brought the ball back. They stand their positions at the point of the diamond. Up they go. The big fella Bird went up and knocked it down, but Ettridge was there. Knocked it out wide for Corio. McNamara a chance to run a little. Hamish Gore thrown off the footy unmercifully. Play on the call. Away comes Nevada Cornwall. Kicks the ball from centre wing. Wide towards half forward flank position. Chasing it out there, Daniel Mortar from Montawari. It beats him over the line out of bounds. Boundary throw in half forward flank. Corio in attack. And Montawari need to keep the next one run to lift their chances once more.
Yeah, they certainly are really desperate at the moment, and well, Montawari just lingering a little bit as Hovey kicks them back there to centre wing, but just showing a bit better judgment on that occasion for the Corio side is the joint coach in Darren McNamara.
Yeah, just steadying things down too, Macca. The man leader. Right in front of the scoreboard. It shows Corio 3 points in front at the moment. Kicks it up. Up in front was Cockerell, but Bird's got the height advantage and takes the mark away from him. Wants to play on the big fella Bird. Gee, played well. Kicks to half or centre wing position. Up in front there, Gorth couldn't quite hold the mark. Players going after it. Cook it was. Comes back out. Here he is again. Darren McNamara kicking the ball to centre half forward. 2 players rose there. Jackson was one, Morton was the other for Montawari. Upset one another, I'd suggest. But crashing his way through the pack. Sean Phillips gets Montawari out of the fence. They're into attack.
Yeah, great football. Kicked it long or high tackle there, not paid by the umpire on young Price. Now Corio clear the ball out of side, but there's that man again, and he has hurt himself too, Darryl Russell. Oh, umpire penalising the Corio player there for 50 metres, not giving the ball back quickly enough was Cornwall. Not happy either with umpire Murray Fanny's decision, and that brings Darryl Russell, who is in strife, too, Cookie.
Let's hope he's not too bad, Ron. He's played a terrific game. Now, the umpire has paid the 50 metres here. And the kick is gone. Actually, Russell couldn't take it, and Paul Rump puts Mottawarri into attack towards the half-forward line. Went a bit wide there. I think down the ground was the way to go. There's about 30 players on the ball there. Pretty tight in there too, I might add. Shelley's in there throwing his weight around, and we're going to have a ball-up decision. Half-forward flank with Mottawarri in attack, trailing by 3 points in the final quarter.
Ball now sees it with Hobie, who's battled hard all day or held the ball a little too long for mine. I think you'll find has been penalised for throwing, and the Corio Devils can clear the ball from the Mottawarri goal area.
Yeah, good decision by the umpire. Hobie didn't have much choice there. He had no one to give it to. He had to try and weave and make space. He was claimed by 2 or 3 opponents, and Darren Shelley was the one who was awarded the free kick. Kicks out. Up goes David Cook. Oh, from the back of the pack, takes it beautifully. Gives it across to Ray McPhee of Mottawarri. He punt kicks to half forward. Mason's up, can't mark, needs support. No, he doesn't. Goes back and gets it himself. There's the big fella. Where's the Moose now? Chilled in there, trying hard. Player stacking on top of it there. McNamara's a chance for Corio. He gathers, kicks out towards half-back position. Oh, shocking bounce there for Rump. Running onto the football here for Mottawarri. Player fires into the goal. Jackson it was to Bertelmeister. He couldn't mark. Gee, it's tough out there, Ron. They're still ready to go, the umpires. Good umpiring. Let's see who can win this one. Out it comes. Flying shot on the right foot there. Might have been Daniel Mortar, was it?
It was Ray McPhee, actually.
Ray McPhee.
Yeah,
right, the 20, not the 40. Yeah. Offline, it's out of bounds. Kicked it like a backman. And, yeah, it's out of bounds on the full. And Mottawarri, a golden opportunity missed as Corio can get this out of defence. They can work it around the flank because Adam Ked's taken the mark left back pocket.
And quite keen just to slow proceedings down. Elects to go short, dangerous football, tried to go to Cornwall, couldn't find him. Now Hovey butters up well, the drop punt pass though falls short, and a great diving mark taken there for the Corio side. Just trying to pick him up, he's hurt himself too there in that attempt.
Good one. It's not Shelley, he's standing around there to help him up.
I think it could be
it's the
Jimmy on
jumper. It's Jimmy on Turk. You called it correctly, Ron. Getting a bit dark here, a little bit hard to see, I can tell you. Just picking that one up on the screen here, and on Turk it is. With the ball at half-back, kicks out towards centre wing. McNamara was the target, but he's not the recipient, as the big fella goes up and marks quite easily there.
Mickey Bird
again, yeah, geez, played a good game. Kicks to centre half forward, looking for a player to rise. A player did. And who's he paid this to? Well, not going to Mason. I don't think it was his mark either, Ronnie. It's a Corio player in front behind that took the mark, and he takes the kick and kicks out to half-back.
Yeah, Bellardo Savage, if it was, goes out wide, but Hovey again over the top with a nice hand pass. Sees now that Phillips picks it up. Sure, good football on the left foot, up to the pocket, leading out and taking it is the big fella, Calvin McLean. Plays on quickly.
Cookie's dropped into the pocket. He's dropped into that, dropped into the gap, not the pocket. The kick came from Kelvin McLean in the pocket, across to the centre half forward position, and David Cook dropped into there like I'd drop into the pub on a Thursday night. Did it beautifully, takes the mark, and I tell you what, if he kicks this, he'll bring the grandstand down. Back he goes, long right foot kick. I think it's a beauty. Cookie, looky. It's a goal, and Mottawarri are back in front.
What a great game. 27 minutes of travel on this final quarter as we see that the Targoville final quarter scoreboard moves Mottawarri to 14-7, 91. Lead Corio 13-10, 88, and it's 28 and a half minutes have gone of this final quarter.
Whew, let's get a breath here. Wow, about that one. Dropping in there into that little posse there and going back. He missed a couple early in the day, did Cookie, but he bobbed that one through. Back to the centre. Up they go. Bird goes up and wins the hit down. Goes to no one in particular. Cullen clashes his way through the pack for Corio. Can't get it clear. Running onto the football. Charge for Corio through Berryman. Use your pace, son. Use your pace, he does. Kicks with the right foot towards half forward. Down they go. No one can take a mark. Coming back onto the football there may well have been Nick O'Toole. He couldn't gather it in sweetly. It's over the line out of bounds. Half-forward flick. Monowari in attack. We played 28 minutes of the final quarter. Brought to you by Taco Bills. Umpire throws it back in. Corio heading for the boundary line. No one able to grab it. Chance here for Monowari through Siddle. He can't get a kick to the footy. Ettridge has got it, and Ettridge brings Corio out of defence.
But it's the big fella standing his ground at centre wing position, McBird. Now, he needs to kick the football long down the corridor to a lead if there's one forthcoming. Kelvin McLean decides, yes, he's going to go the big spiral. It drops short, though, and poor disposal of the big fella on that occasion sees that Nevada Cornwall chip in and take a great mark.
Well, I've been critical about him going down the middle. I would have gone down the flank that time. Ron Cornwall takes the mark there, kicks it out to the mark taken by Ian Cockrell, who's just about the best player there for Corio. Up they go into the centre of the ground, but Sean Phillips been pretty handy. Marks the ball just an offensive side of the cricket pitch area, and Monowari players tell him, take it wide, take it.
There it is,
The Silence gone. Monowari have got up in an absolute thriller here at the MCG. Players very excited. Russell just here in front of us, limping back onto the ground. He was hurt early in the last quarter, late in the last quarter. What a game. Ronnie Brain, give us the score while I get a breath.
Well, it was an absolute sensational game of football here between these two great GDFL sides as we see the final scoreline. Monowari 14-7, 91 have defeated Corio 13-10, 88. 3-point victory to the Monowari Football Club. Paddy Butt was by Taco Bills.
Oh, what a game. I've just gone for the Diet Coke here. I went the whistle a bit, Rod. What a game. In the last quarter, we saw Monowari kick 3 goals, 1. Corio kicked 3 goals straight. So 6 goals, 1 kicked in the final quarter. A 3-point victory to Monowari. Oh, football was the winner here today. What a game we saw. And I tell you what, I haven't done my votes yet. I know I'm going to give them 2, but I'm going to make the listeners wait a little bit, Ron, because I think this guy's played a terrific game against overwhelming odds. And I'll hand over to you now to give some goal kickers, perhaps, in this vital game.
Well, thank you very much, David, for those wise words of wisdom. And I'm waiting with bated breath on your 3, 2 and 1 votes here this afternoon.
It is bated breath too, listeners. I can tell you Ron's had some garlic somewhere last night, I reckon.
Well, goal kickers, first of all, for the victors here this afternoon, the Monowari Football Club. 4 goals, Paul Meeson. 4 goals, Brett Burdermeiser. Singles to, let's have a look, Darryl Russell, Troy Hovey, Dale McGuinness, Kelvin McLean, Mick Worsley, and of course the match-winning goal, David Cook.
She's a good player, isn't he?
The coach. Well, what can we say? For the Corio side, they were very ably led up forward by Rodney Boothroyd, who kicked 5 great goals, 5 goals for his personal tally here this afternoon. Ian Cockrell kicked 4 goals, 2 goals to Philip Boyle late in that last quarter and really stole the game. Singles to Johnny Cousins and Mark Cullen.
Oh, well, I've got my breath there, Ron. What a game. They're getting a standing ovation here, the Monowari players, as they come off the ground. I thought this would be a tight one. I just went for Corio because of their goal-to-goal streak. But it was the Monowari players who led them. They tackled hard. They bottled the ball up. I think that might have been a tactic. We might try and get David Cook and talk to him about it. I think that might have been a tactic of Monowari, just to not let the runners of Corio get away, and Cornwall and the Cockerell boys and Marsh and a few of those little fellas that run around, Cousins and Ettridge. And very well did they bottle them up for most of the day. Of course, Cousins and Ettridge both played pretty good games. Ettridge after half-time, I thought, faded out a little bit, Ron.
Yes, he
Gee whiz.
It's a toughie because, as you say, there was really 2 halves of football here today with players in and out of the game. Ettridge, you've mentioned, great first half of football. I thought the first half was very ably led there for the Monowari side by young Wormsley. I thought that Dwayne Welsh did very well. Hamish Gorth did very well also. Played very well. And, of course, Troy Hovey. I mean, he had a lot of...
After half-time.
A lot of possessions.
Nearly BOG after half-time.
Certainly. So it was, all in all, a very interesting game of football made up of the 2 halves. Consistency throughout by both sides, as there was only, let's face it, 5 points in it at half-time. Corio trailing at half-time.
Correct call.
And end result,
2 points in 3-quarter time. Corio trailing.
Great game of football. Credit to both clubs.
And then on the last quarter there, Philip Boyle's been dragged, had an awful day. He's a good player. Came on, couple of marks, couple of goals. nearly pinched the... Well, he did. He hit the front for the Corio side, but he kicked that second goal of his late in the last quarter. And but then David Cook dripping into space down there on the forward line. Didn't make a mistake with that kick for goal, most important, and he kicked the winning goal. And the Warriors, you reckon they'll have a celebration out here tonight? We mightn't get home till about Thursday, I reckon, out here.
Yeah, now, congratulations to the Mottawarri Football Club here this afternoon. The mighty Warriors here at home at the MCG have, well, remained undefeated after 8 rounds of GDFL football. And I think it might be...